So I just got back from the local landfill, and I was taking out some construction debris and general trash, stuff left over from the renos, just general garbage. But as it turns out, there's been a change in policy out there. The old policy was that you could remove anything that you found to be reusable for whatever purpose. And it was embraced by pretty much a large section of the local population. It's the local Walmart, so to speak. You needed a 2x4, check there. Because, yeah, you know, there's obviously somebody's discards can be reused. And to me, that's a more progressive policy than the blanket policy some municipalities have of do not remove anything. In this age of recycling, the number one R, people, is reuse. So, to me, that's a far more progressive policy that removing stuff for reuse out of the landfill. If worse came to worse, the municipalities could be putting a waiver form that you can sign saying that you don't hold the municipality responsible for anything as a result of your repurposing. It would make a lot more sense. However, so our municipality has now changed the policy. Now, the reason the policy is being changed is because of a few individuals, not the majority. So it's always the few that ruin it for the many. In this case, there's about 3 different batches of people going in after hours. So they're trespassing and going in and removing the radiators and copper from things like air conditioners, refrigerators, water coolers, etc. So those things with refrigeration systems, and cutting the lines, of course, to access that material releases freon, which you're not supposed to be doing. That stuff is supposed to be pumped out properly. The scrapyards won't take it if it's not disconnected for good reason. I rarely ever did that early on. Yeah, I had cut a few lines, I have to admit, out of ignorance. And then when I found out what the hazards were to the environment and such, I ended up getting them pumped out. I had an arrangement with 2 different refrigeration people to get those pumped out so I could harvest them properly and legally. So hopefully my viewers out there don't do this. Please don't do it. It's not good for the environment at all. It may not seem like anything, it may seem harmless, but it is not. It is actually quite an issue. So anyway, so the policy now is that you have to ask permission, which is fine. The policy was going to be that you could not remove anything, but luckily the manager of the landfill is actually progressive that way and said, no, we're going to just implement a policy of you have to ask and get permission to remove stuff, which is fine. However, it almost ended up that you couldn't remove anything. So the few nearly ruined it for the many. So hopefully this doesn't progress to the point where the municipality just shuts it right down and doesn't allow anybody to remove anything. That would be very unfortunate and very backwards in this age of recycling. So what is the policy in your area? Leave a comment below. Let me know what they do in your area. Do they have an area for repurposing of items? Do they allow you to do salvage from the landfill at all? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Listening to my gripes. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.